Gridiron podcast where we have the referee, Charles Kane. He's concentrating there, everybody. We got Chris Jackson out of the prayer closet. Look at her. She's happy. We got Rosie, always waiting for next year. We got Big Jeff. Man, he just woke up from his nap, folks. We got Darryl, man. I mean, dude, he's changing sports and got an Olympic on us here, but that's all right, Darryl. I'm sure we can do. And of course, we got Militant Mike tonight.
Militant.
Always.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he's like that, he's ready to rock. You know, he's
power to the
fight
people.
Freedom. Fight the power.
That's
power
right.
to the people.
That's right.
He's ready
That's
to
right.
do it, folks.
That's right.
So
Y'all know I like to end my messages with the red, black, and green heart.
there you go, man.
Only when I'm talking to us.
Somebody got somebody
had a TV up now.
TV up.
Congressman Connor then used his speech
You
and
know,
voting privileges,
we need to
which
get that
protects him
straightened
from
out
being
here real
sued
quick.
over anything he says on the House floor. To name some names.
After the TV's off, folks, let's just be real. The Super Bowl.
Salvatore Navora. Zorav.
Okay.
That's a penalty right there.
I know.
15 yards.
Yeah, we're gonna have to throw a red flag on that one. Well,
What's going on? Who was that?
that was our referee.
That was me.
Oh,
The referee is he after this.
what was that? What was that, y'all? What was that? News?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, so folks, the Super Bowl just occurred,
Mhm.
They were talking about Good Bunny.
and we a lot of stuff to talk about, right?
Bunny.
And of course, my team lost. So Patriots lost, and like you guys said, hey, the Seattle Seahawks, they won. And let's just be real.
No, ain't like y'all said. Me and Chris. Okay, let's get that straight.
Okay, you and Chris.
Darryl said it too. I'm sorry, Darryl took.
Darryl said the Seahawks.
Yeah,
I mean,
Darryl said the Seahawks.
Well, Sam Darnold did turn into a pumpkin.
No, he didn't.
Nobody thought that Drake May would turn to a worse pumpkin.
No, don't say Sam. How you say once he turned to a pumpkin? His team won. They was in field goal range. His team won, man. He got his team down the field, and he didn't cause any turnovers to give up the game. And so he managed the game. A quarterback manages the game. That's all he did. I mean now there were some plays where he got rushed. Smith could have had a touchdown in the first quarter or first half. He was overthrown, but he was pressured like quarterbacks get. Then he hit him in the end zone one time, and basically, I mean, he could have caught the ball, but he didn't. And he ended up throwing the touchdown, but Walker ran up and down the field on them, And then me and Charles were talking one time about our commanders. I think at the time they were Redskins, and he was saying, Mike, they moved him down the field. I said that's fine, but if you move up and down the field and don't never score, what good is that? Right. Seriously, the goal is to score.
Yeah,
that's all it is. So you can run up and down the field all you want, but they ran up and down the field, and then they finally put it together. But I didn't expect anything more out of Drake, because I'm telling you right now, man, Seattle got a bad defense, and it is the Super Bowl, And so them guys came to play.
Defenses win championships.
Even New England's defense was playing. They were playing. Oh yeah, they couldn't stop the run.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I mean, let's give it up to the coach for the Seattle Seahawks. He's like, look, we're gonna try to win the game. If we got to run the ball and keep it tight, we're not going to lose the game. And it worked to perfection. Unlike what happened with Patriots, they should have ran the ball more than those little passes we were talking about. But instead,
well, they couldn't run.
Yeah, they couldn't run. Todd, you kept on saying they run the ball. They tried to run the ball. It wasn't no holes.
Was the quarterback.
There wasn't no holes there.
That's the only one that was running was the quarterback.
That's had that quarterback keep on running.
Yeah, I believe, man. I watched the championship game, AFC championship game, and Vrabel in the locker room. That was their Super Bowl. They were so excited that they were going to the Super Bowl. They forgot to play when they got there. Sam Donaldson, I wanted to agree with what Mike was saying. You know, he definitely managed the game because I was just looking at his stats. He was 19 of 38, which is about 50% passing. He had 202 yards, so he passed for 202 yards. Not bad, right?
Decent.
One touchdown was a 16-yard pass to AJ Barner. He had no interceptions. Rushing, he carried the ball 2 times for 5 yards, and then he got sacked 1 time. So, he was a game manager, more of a game manager than a superstar like a Brady or somebody like that. Man. Russell Wilson had better stats than Sam Donaldson, and they lost, because of a bonehead play at the end. So,
absolutely.
But I was
be a superstar.
Superstardom
wasn't needed.
Right, he played discipline. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, and so he didn't choke, as expected. So my hat's off to him. I was calling the game for the Hawks because of their defense, man. It's something about Seattle. I don't know if it's the West Coast or is it the stadium. If it's the 12th man, because they got some of the loudest, people in their stadium, although they weren't playing, in Seattle. But it's just, man, their defense, they are always moving. They got a lot of moving
those
pieces.
Michigan players on that defense. That's what happened.
Man.
And their defense dominated.
You gonna get it, man? Huh?
Yeah.
I gonna get it, man.
Listen.
Great coaching, man.
I love it.
I enjoyed the game. My daughter did cook. We had some macaroni and cheese, man. Well, I think 3 kind of cheeses.
Wait a minute, Darryl. Was it?
Kelly don't make the box stuff.
Nah, but so was it plant-based cheese or real cheese? Was it?
You know what? No comment.
You see Charles' face. Charles, you said macaroni and
I
cheese.
eat both.
Okay.
He both. Okay,
there you go.
So he would have enjoyed this.
He like radio. I want both.
I gotta talk to Charles. Wait.
We had some
I'm
barbecue
not a
ribs.
vegan. I never said I was a vegan.
I know. I didn't say you said you was a vegan, but you eat vegan food.
Yeah,
you do.
So I eat
because you haven't eaten. You told me
I
I
eat
should be
vegan
eating.
cheese.
Wait a minute. Huh?
I eat both. I eat
Okay.
vegan cheese. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I put both in it.
Is Twizzlers vegan?
No meat in the twist.
Okay.
That's wax.
We
Okay,
need
but I
some
know.
Ebonics
But-
and he eats both.
Great.
But-
That good wax. Good wax.
But yes. Oh, let me tell you, ain't nothing better than a fresh pack of Twizzlers. Now,
Strawberry Twizzlers.
now,
Tell you something right now.
Yeah.
I was addicted.
That
to Twizzlers,
that
bro.
West Coast and Chicago people, they talking about the red vine. Red vines taste like baby candy to me.
Yeah.
But
Baby aspirin.
Yeah, people always. Oh man,
Tastes like red dye.
They
number
beat me
6.
up
Yeah.
about that. They beat me up. They say, "Oh man, you got to get red vine." I say, "Man, y'all listen to me.
Twizzlers.
I'm not. If I want to give my money away, I can go out on a windy day and just let it go up in the air. I don't need no red vines if they got Twizzlers there, and everybody know that like Twizzlers are fresh. Pack of Twizzlers when they soft.
Yeah.
Oh,
When they
yeah.
hard,
Oh.
they ain't no good.
Yeah.
Charles
When you
told me about
squeeze
that.
them,
Yeah.
when it's open, and then
you gotta do the
they
test.
come apart.
Yeah.
You got a good bag.
There you go.
You gotta do the
Exactly.
test.
That's right. What's the test, Charles? What's the tell me the
No,
test.
Rosie's quiet about this one, folks. She's like, she
The test is
I am still
never
stuck on
pick
mac and cheese. I wanted to hear the rest of that menu. When we-
Oh, we're gonna go back to
mac
it.
and cheese.
And I don't
Yeah.
eat candy, so I don't have any,
Oh,
comment.
there you go. There you go.
I don't eat candy. So
That's right.
I want to hear about the mac and cheese.
So go ahead, Darryl. Mac and cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese, barbecue spare ribs. Old school. You say barbecue spare ribs.
You got Chris getting excited on that one. She said, "Ooh."
And green beans, man. And so now,
wow,
her food is always restaurant quality.
Okay.
So I can't really, I can't tell you how she made it. All I know it was delicious.
It was good.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
No potato salad with that.
No,
mac and cheese.
We kept it simple.
String beans and ribs, right?
You gotta have potato salad with ribs,
What was the dessert?
The dessert was blondies, which were like s'mores, but had the big pieces of chocolate and marshmallows. Man, I'm telling you something right now, man.
Wow.
Who was over your house? Just y'all?
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
You should invite your brothers down there, man, for that one.
Yeah.
He said he
Not for the
liked
Super Bowl.
defense. He said defense win the game.
Well,
with that meal, you're gonna get hit. You
Exactly.
believe me?
Exactly.
When it showed
Well,
up.
you know, ironically, that's funny. Mike's wife, my son Mike, cooked some macaroni and cheese. She had some wings, some fried wings, cabbage.
Okay.
I thought Charles was coming, and
cabbage is good, man.
And
right.
And sweet potatoes.
Right?
Right.
That's my favorite, man.
Yeah.
Favorite
And then I don't know. Time. Yeah. And then I don't know if y'all had sweet potatoes.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. You know I got a buddy. I think let me see. Do Todd, you might know him too. I don't know if Rosie know him. But anyway, Chris knows him, but she just forgot because he lives right up when you come up the street and had to stop at the stop sign before you turn left on Meyer Road. That house right in front of you, that's Swain's house that sits up on the hill.
Oh yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay.
They were here before we got here.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Right. Now, so anyway, we had some. I don't know if you guys ever had this before, but I tried it. I the first time I had it, I was in California, and I couldn't believe what the guy was talking about. But now I think it is the bomb. But anyway, some fried salmon. Let me tell you.
Oh,
fried salmon.
Let me tell you something, man.
Wow.
I went in this grocery store, and they say that they, anything out of their case, they'll prepare for you, on the seafood menu, on the seafood side, I should say, So I was like, okay, all right, I'll and I'm thinking they're gonna broil it. So I said, okay, I'll take that piece of salmon, So he says, okay. So I said, I don't think I asked him how did he cook it, but I think he said, we fry everything. So I said, I gave him I said, salmon, you gonna fry it? He said, have you ever had it before? I said, nah, man, that's okay. He said, listen to me. Let me fix this. And I'll let you try it. If you don't want it, you don't have to buy it. I said, oh, okay, that's a bet.
Okay. Yeah.
I said, go ahead, man.
You have me over there.
Yep.
right.
So he went back there, whatever, season it up or whatever and all. I didn't even know at the time you could ask him for whatever seasoning you want. You want it blackened or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But he put some seasoning. I said, do what y'all normally do. Right. So he did it.
Give your best shot.
Yep. Let me tell you something. So he handed me that bag.
He can't eat a floor salmon. He told me, do what you got to do.
Hey, I'll tell you what. He made me listen to me. I said, man, give me that piece and that piece right there and do the same thing you did to that. Now, then Darryl, Jeff, Charles, because y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't think the rest of Donald Ball was there with me. Donald Ball said, Wash, I'm gonna get a whole piece and tell him to cut it up and do mine like that. Let me tell you right now, man. So came home. I said, let me try this at home. So I tried it at home. My son said, Dad, that's the bomb. So I went to Giant. No, I'm sorry. I went to Safeway right there in Fairwood and got some salmon and this gonna sound weird, but we had some yellow squash soup.
Ooh.
Right. So my father, I don't know where my father got it from, but anyway, so he wanted to give it to me. I said, nah, we're gonna eat it over here. So he tried to give it to me on Saturday. I said, nope, we're coming back on Sunday. We're gonna do this. So I came back, heated that soup
savor and taste.
And then I got some jumbo lump crab and put it in the soup. And so we had that soup.
That shit came up there.
Oh, so
it
wasn't too loud.
And it was and it was just my dad, myself, my son, and the two grandsons, Izzy and Blake. So
wow,
that's what we did. That's what we did.
Y'all ate like kings.
I mean, the Washington, Jeff, you might as well round this out, man. What did you eat, man? Don't tell me it was just the Snickers. The Washington, they know how to throw down.
I had some corn chips. Jeff, come on, bro. Don't tell me that.
He had a pencil and a piece of paper. He was trying to get that parlay. I know.
I didn't know that we were going to be talking about food that we had for the game.
Well, we wasn't. I think Todd started that. Todd said, did Todd ask Darryl? Did you ask?
Yeah, he
Darryl?
remembered from last week.
Right. Did your daughter
I didn't know Kelly was cooking, you know.
Yeah.
But Darryl, don't worry, because I invited Jeff, Marvin, and Alex.
Mm-hmm.
And they
so
all
you're trying to get a head count.
And they all said, and they all said we're going to stay home. We got different things. Jeff had to wash clothes. Ain't that right, Jeff?
Yeah.
So he was washing clothes,
prepared for work,
eating corn chips.
Corn chips. Wow.
Corn chips. Man, I mean, but the washings, I know you know how to throw down. So, speaking of throw down, Rosie, I thought you cooked the whole meal for Army on Sunday.
I did. I had to throw
For
down.
Army, you had a lot of people at your house for the Super Bowl?
No, I host an annual Super Bowl party for senior citizens.
That's what you told us.
I heard that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, Charles.
But that was live.
They come in ready, boy. Let me tell you.
Wow, I bet they did.
Seniors be off the chain, man.
So I had but their starters was a nacho bar.
Okay.
Chili,
Yep. I would have left after that.
sauce, all the fixings that.
Wow.
And I had I cooked 3 different wings. So we had
What you mean by that? Like
flavors.
Okay. Okay.
Probably with steak.
Garlic parmesan, honey mustard, and
You
buffalo.
like that, Jeff? You said,
Yeah.
Garlic parmesan.
What's the other two?
Huh?
What was the other two?
Buffalo and honey mustard.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
That was wings to go. That was wings to go. Those 3. I just had that last week at Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wing.
Yeah.
Really?
So they had that, and I did chicken fingers. I did meatballs because they love meatballs. Had to do meatballs, and then I looked around and I thought, bros, you didn't get no veggies, you didn't get no celery, and they didn't even care.
They ain't care nothing about that.
No, at that age, who cares?
They wasn't worried about
Exactly.
eating.
Do you know why they put celery slices in with your wings and stuff like that when you go to like wing places? You know what a celery is?
Eugene say he coming. There you go.
There you go.
You know what you know what to give you celery?
Down.
Huh?
It cools your palate down.
That's one thing. And you know what else to do?
For digestion.
It's a natural breath freshener. So while you're eating all that garlic and everything and all like that, so this notice from now on, anytime you're gonna have Blue Ranch, they always gonna have some celery on the side. You know, a lot of restaurants do that. You know what I mean? You know,
giving everybody hint. Guys, don't be offending people there.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Got the referee.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome,
sir.
What's up, Gene? How you doing, buddy?
We're gonna hit you guys. We're gonna ask one more.
Did you meet Eugene?
Well, let me tell you that
Okay.
drink real quick. For that drink, I gave them drunken fruit punch.
Right.
I do is I'll soak some fruit in some alcohol for about a week.
Which particular one can I ask?
Which particular one? What alcohol?
Alcohol. Is it rum or is it white?
They're seniors. I can only do Moscato. So
Moscato. Okay, that's cool. Okay, all right. I'm with that.
Moscato, all kinds of fruit, berries, grapes, and that's the thing they love the most. So they be looking. They be like,
Get that little buzz. What you talking about?
Give them a little buzz over there. You know what?
The only thing they got to bring depends when they come in the door.
That ain't right.
Hey Charles, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You can be mad, bro. I'm tell you right now. I gotta be honest, because I always say I didn't really lie that much in 2025. But I said I wasn't gonna lie at all this year. I swear to you, I was gonna. When you start talking about all that stuff you made, I said, boy, that goddamn, this is me. I hope the toilets work wherever you was. and I know they all secretly had a pamper on. And I said I ain't gonna say that because I don't know exactly who was there. But see, I let Charles go ahead and stick his foot in his mouth. That's funny. Todd
was telling me senior citizen I was gonna be there. So let me tell you what this senior citizen wife prepared for.
Wait a minute, hold up. Did you finish, Rosie? Did you finish with your
No.
I know.
Go with the dessert, Rosie. I know you had some dessert.
No, for dessert we just did chocolate chip cookies and moon pies from Japan.
Wow.
Moon pies from Japan. What's that?
That's to me, moon pie, but it's like it's a Japanese company. So they're slightly different, and they have these ones that are the dark chocolate, and then they have a blonde one.
Okay.
Have your regular cocoa one. So there's different flavors, and they're better than the regular.
Less ingredients than the American made.
So moon pie is what got the marshmallow in it. Right? Yeah. Now, man, I'm trying to be funny. A lot of old people like them. They like that. They like that. You know, it's easy to chew up.
Dissolve in your mouth.
Yeah. I like banana moon pies.
They have a nostalgic value to it.
One though. Once I eat one, I realize
if you would have had the moon bounce, that would work. Bouncing around.
Kind of party. That would
after they drink that juice.
Hey,
they would be bouncing around.
So before we get to Charles' food, Chris, what did you have?
I didn't cook anything.
She had snacks.
I had snacks coming out the yin yang. We had
nachos,
right. We had popcorn, all different flavors. We had all flavored Pringles chips. And, you know, they have all the different like 7 layer dip chips.
So y'all like popcorn?
Oh yeah.
Okay, next time I go to Chicago, I'm gonna get you the Garrett's popcorn.
Come on. Now we're talking.
You're talking a language, man.
Yes. But for meal, we did have meatballs. I did get the little crock pot because you know that's me. It's got to cook, and I ain't got to be bothered with you. So so we did have the barbecue.
Do a barbecue. Okay, there you go. Barbecue meatballs.
And we had potato salad.
Okay.
Shoppers.
Okay.
I ain't making no potato salad either.
Did you get the now? Which one? Because all of them from Shoppers are good. Did you get the one that got the egg in it?
No, I got the Amish
with the raisins
salad.
Raisins.
Oh, you got the mustard salad.
Raisins. Are we on the same show?
Do not to put raisins in potato salad.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Listen to me. Listen, I had one time I had some friends and they don't look like none of y'all. Came and bought something like that, had raisins on. I was like, hey, tell you something right now. We don't put raisins in that. And you give some oatmeal raisin cookies. Yes, oatmeal raisin cookies. I don't want no raisins in my food. Okay.
No.
Now I can have raisins in my salad.
Exactly.
I can have raisins and craisins or whatever they call them, and I can have that. Don't put no raisins in my potato salad and grapes and all that stuff. All that stuff don't go in there.
Right.
Grapes don't go in. I don't want no bean salad. Okay.
No.
Potato salad, not fruit salad.
Yeah.
There you go.
And seafood salad, yes, indeed. We're gonna do that up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to treat all y'all one day because that's one of my specialties.
What's that?
Is seafood salad, and the other one is chili. If I make my chili, I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to take some home. And if I make my seafood salad, you're going to want to take. If you eat seafood, you will love my seafood salad because I told y'all. I think I was trying to tell y'all one day. I was making it one day for myself. I said I want all this in it, and it ended up being one of the things where when I tell people I'm having something, I'm having seafood salad. They are lined up out the door like I got to carry out.
Oh wow!
Oh, we coming.
My cousins come over and they start putting away take home plates, and they get on my nerves. I be hold up, all my brothers ain't got here yet, so don't start. Wrapping up nothing until everybody has eaten here. Then I'm just taking this because my husband ain't. Hey, guess what? He ain't gonna know either. Because I'm saying right now, if it ain't nothing left. Guess what?
We're gonna be there. I'm telling you, Mike. You bring it on. We're gonna be there.
And I make the best. The very best frozen drinks you've ever had.
Let's schedule that now. Mike.
If you drink frozen drinks, I'm telling you right now. And I don't make them. When I say make the best, I ain't talking about you falling all over the place. I'm talking about you can drink several drinks because you're like, this got alcohol in it? Yep. But the way I make it is so that you can just they just you'd be like, wow, that is delicious. You know what I mean? Now if you sit there and drink about 4 or 5 of them, you might have a problem. But you get 2 or 3, you're gonna be like, man, that was delicious. I'm telling you.
You sound like smoothies, Mike.
That
Right.
basically that's what they are. But I mean, but I got the perfect touch on my blender where I can pour it in your cup and it stack up.
Oh.
Just sit up almost like an ice cream cone. That's how nice and thick they be.
Yeah.
And then they delicious. You know what I mean? You know, if that's what you like, you know what I mean?
Man.
Okay.
See, everybody talking about that food and specialty there.
I know, right?
Charles, finish up.
Wait a minute. Did we say hello to our
We're gonna say hello to Tony and Eugene Cunningham in just a second. Okay. Charles, do you have anything to say about your food?
This is sounding like
my food. The dish I prepared, the rest my wife prepared. I prepared eggplant, okra, mushrooms, and onions. Stir fry a little bit.
Chris is looking confused here. Okay. Keep on going.
I'm salivating.
You know what?
All that is good for your immune system. You know, that's all that is good for your immune system.
Both parts are made for immune system.
It is.
Yeah.
And if you want to diet.
Okay.
Like
my wife did several things. She did chili.
Now just be told.
She did a pizza with the crust was chicken crust.
What?
Chicken.
Now you got
crust.
Hold up. Now I've had stuffed crust pizza.
This ain't stuff.
Now listen. Now understand. Crust. I've had stuffed crust pizza. I've never had a pizza and then my crust is chicken.
Yeah, the crust.
How do y'all stay so small eating stuff like that? A pizza with chicken crust.
With spinach and mushrooms, and I had some pineapples on the side that I put on the pizza.
So how long the dish you made?
Then we have crab cake.
Wait a minute, the dish that you made though, how long does that last? Like in the refrigerator? How long would that last?
Oh, the dish I
know
made,
you got something left over.
Yeah, the dish I made lasts at least it lasts at least about a week and a half.
Good for you, because I know they ate everything else. Because everything else you name and sound delicious.
Ain't nobody there but me and her. So
after a week and a half, though.
Week and a half, yeah.
Yeah, a week.
Yeah, put it in the freezer.
You put it in the back of the refrigerator and you eating on it every day.
You better stop eating that week and a half old. I'm certified. You better stop eating a week and a half old mushrooms.
He said,
"Ain't no old mushroom."
No, ain't no old mushroom.
I said a week and a half old. You done prepared it? Come on, dude.
Yeah.
It's
not stir fry. Okay, so stir fried mushroom, eggplant,
and okra.
And okra.
Okra and onion.
Not okra. Okra.
Yeah.
Okra.
Okra.
And matter of fact, I got some bitter melon up there. I'm getting ready to cut up and throw in there.
Who?
Some bitter?
Bitter melon.
Oh, bitter melon. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If y'all never heard, and bitter melon is the fruit. If you research.
I've heard of melon, but not bitter melon.
Yeah. Very good for your immune system.
You got to that last part. Chris went confused.
What did y'all drink?
Water
with lemon.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's it. No non-alcoholic beers and stuff. It's Super Bowl, man.
I had some, but I didn't drink it.
Okay.
I had planned to. I didn't drink any non-alcoholic beer.
Probably.
You had planned on drinking it, but you didn't. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Planned on, but I didn't.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Okay.
Because the Patriots were losing.
Man, you just made me full.
What was about what they said football is all about selling food. And they be talking about Baker Mayfield. That's what we sounded like tonight. It's like
well, you know, it's funny. Some of the things they named I never thought about. When they say you scramble, that's like scrambled eggs.
Pancakes.
They say you get say it again.
Pancake.
That's right. We get he got pancakes.
Right.
But Todd, what did you have?
You know what? We had
stop rubbing your eyes.
Chips and dip. You know what I'm saying? So we
watch your mouth. Say it slow.
Chips and dip.
And dip. We had this, cheese sauce that we had. It was really good. Really good.
A lot of chips.
Speaking of that, we have Eugene Cunningham and Tony on tonight. Mm-hmm. I know we want to ask the referee a lot of questions because it looked like
Tony, don't go to sleep on us tonight. Now.
I try my best.
Wait a minute. You said chips and dip. That's it?
No, we had some other stuff I can't remember, but it was good, you know.
And you can't remember.
Can't remember. The game was just Sunday.
It's not been that good, huh?
You can't remember.
You can't remember. It just passed through you.
What's that? The Men in Black.
Leftovers in the back of the refrigerator. Charles leftovers in the bottom of the trash can. He can't remember.
I can't remember.
I remember.
Who was there with you guys?
Yeah, just my wife and myself.
Okay.
Men in Black.
And you can't remember.
Does she like football?
Yeah, not really.
Huh?
She just like
she would like it if you remember what she prepared
He
for.
sang that, Joe. He said,
"Nah." She likes the halftime. She's a music person.
Okay, because we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that now.
Yeah, we're gonna get to Bad Bunny in a second with the whole Kid Rock fiasco. But you know, it looked like they let them play. It was a good game. And Coach Cunningham, there were no like major penalties here. What were your thoughts on it, sir?
Good clean game. Yeah, I saw a few. I saw a few I thought they missed, but I think generally it was good clean game. That hit out of bounds. I think they missed that.
Not the tic tac and mess with you. Just name one thing you thought you saw that they could have called, but they didn't.
That hit out of bounds.
They hit out of bounds.
Okay.
Yeah, Diggs is out of bounds in the white.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was clearly a late hit.
Yeah, they missed that.
You told me when they got to pushing and shoving each other and stuff.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
That was huge because that would have given New England a first down. They punted after that.
Right.
Yeah,
so that was a huge play.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Okay.
And did y'all know? I think the whole team, the referee teams, were black. I'm not sure.
5 out of the 7 on the field black. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. And the one brother from DC, from Bowie here.
Who's his name? What's his name?
Greg Steed.
Greg Steed.
Steed, yeah. Greg Steed, Steed.
He
He was the officials when they kick off. He's the one that hands the ball to the kick number 12.
Okay. Okay.
Wakey, Tony.
Okay.
What's that?
Wakey, Tony.
I know.
You might need one of Mike's drinks.
You probably do.
That might put him under. That might put him under there.
No.
I mean, because yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so Gene, anything special that you had as your Super Bowl meal or Super Bowl treats?
Nothing special. We had Sunday dinner. You know, it was Sunday and we had Sunday dinner.
Okay. What was
that was it.
What
It
was
looks like Tony's still having dinner at this point.
I'm good though.
What was it, Gene? What you have?
Oh, we had ribs. I made some ribs, and wife made some potato salad. We had some zucchini and squash mixed, and just Sunday dinner.
Okay, there you go. Okay, that's cool.
Man, look at all everybody has
That's good, man. We couldn't. Do you know we'd all would have been able to get together and do like what they call like potluck?
Yeah,
boy,
a nice spread, wasn't it?
What you talking about?
Man, the ribs and potato salad.
I would have had the jog back home.
It's not too late if you plan it now, because we want that sequence talking about.
I'm listen to me. I'm going to make sure that y'all get that. I promise you. And I haven't forgot about your extra because you did win. Okay, I didn't forget about it because I even thought about it but I ain't want Chris to feel like she was my personal mailman, a mail person. That's right, because it's
no, you could have tipped me, but no.
Yeah.
The big tipper.
I know I could have contributed to your snacks. Absolutely.
The Dollar Tree was open.
Speaking of
they
snacks,
were open on Sunday.
Charles, yours is still right here, and then Gene, I promise you something too, because you have been there. That's right.
Thank you for the bottom of our hearts, and thank you, Chris, for delivering Mike's stuff. But Tony, what did you have for your Super Bowl, and what did you think about the Super Bowl?
Not only for his Super Bowl, it was his birthday too.
That's
man! I knew something looked different about it, boy. I knew you look older.
Dude.
Go ahead, man. I mean, more mature. I mean, say older. I'm sorry, Tony T.
More seasoned.
Yes,
more
sir.
seasoned.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, I had grilled, and I had stuffed salmon, had broccoli, had greens and candy yams and cornbread.
In Vegas?
Cornbread.
Okay, you said grilled. You said grilled salmon? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, my man.
It was stuff, right?
And so, Tony, what did you think about the Super Bowl?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Here's my question. Is cold as on or what in Philly?
Very cold.
You grilled the salmon outside in
No, I actually went to a restaurant and got it. And brought it back to the game. Mm-hmm.
Okay, my man. There you go. Thank you.
He's keeping it real 100. It's too cold.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I can cook it, but that particular, it was my birthday.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My man.
Nobody mad at that. So Tony, what did you notice in the game from your perspective? What did you think about the game?
Yeah, I mean, I expected it to be a very defensive game because I gave the score 20-17. So I expected, because I know it's two real good defense. And you can see, like I say, defense wins championships.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see with May, the quarterback for the Patriots, he really couldn't do anything against that tough defense. Mm-hmm. And because some people, because I looked at it, that game make Jalen look good because people said, well, as long as you have a good team, you're a good quarterback. I mean, you don't have to have a good quarterback, It tells you that even though May had a good season, against a good team and against a good defense, you still got to perform. And he didn't really perform that well in the championship game.
He couldn't.
Right, he couldn't.
Right.
They shut him down.
Right.
Yeah, they shut him down. You can't do
some
nothing.
more short passes and stuff and change it up a little.
Right.
I mean, but at the end of the day, that defense is no joke.
But it wasn't. I mean,
Tony and I, if you put my Seahawks score and Tony's New England score, we was right on point.
Right.
My Seahawks score was 31.
I didn't want to score anymore. I said, man, I want to show they got into the game a little bit.
Yeah. My Seahawks score was 31. His score for New England was 17.
Right.
So what was it? It was 29 to 19.
13.
Yeah. And they cut my score was that last touchdown they got on a little interception.
Oh, they got was 13, Jeff?
Yeah.
That's
they were 13.
But they went for 2.
Okay.
They went for 2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that fumble interception threw me off. It took me over,
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, honestly, the last two, even though I'm an Eagle fan, if you wasn't an Eagle fan last year, that was like a boring game the first half too. You know what I mean? It was the first 3 quarters because I think the Eagles went about one time 34-0. So the last 2 Super Bowls really wasn't really competitive. But as an Eagle fan, I loved it. But if he was just a regular fan, like, man, this game was wasn't worth watching.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of distracted for the most part, and I was like, okay, when are we gonna get a touchdown here? When is come on?
Well, the kicker earned his $178,000.
It was a good game though.
Yeah.
I mean, and the pressure was put on constantly. Like I said, it was a great defensive battle, especially that first half. And when you score, mentally speaking, whoever scores first, it puts pressure on the other person, and sometimes you just rush things and you try to keep up. And as it started to pile, all this stuff just started to accumulate. And pretty soon, you get desperate and you start doing, getting out of character, and they were probably hoping that, my man would throw an interception, the Patriots, but he never did. So goes out to Sam Darnold. He game managed and and what do you think about that, Cunningham? Did you see he game managed the game? He wasn't trying to go outside of what he was supposed to do to hurt his team. What do you think about that?
About May?
Well, Sam Darnold.
Oh yeah. But I think that's his skill level right there, pretty much. I think. I don't think he's the kind of quarterback that's going to make the difference. I think he needs good players around him, and I think he had the players that he needed to win the game. Yeah.
That's all you need.
That's all
you need as a quarterback.
Yeah.
You got players around you. I mean, and you do your job.
Right.
And everybody else do their job.
Don't mess it up.
You're going to win.
Right.
And that's a quarterback talking to his Big Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, playmaker right there, man. Hey, let the dudes do what they do, man. Just give you the ball. You know what I'm saying? I just got to manage the game. And so, with that in mind there, a lot of great storylines and stuff like that. It's good to see Cooper Kupp win his second Super Bowl after his former team said he was washed up as nobody. I mean, I thought that was a little ridiculous to kind of disparage a guy who's on your team who's just fighting to get one more shot. You know what I'm saying? And then just make that statement like that. I thought that was kind of interesting from the Rams because generally they do things right, but That that was interesting on that part. But I mean, what else did you all see before we get to the halftime show aspect of this whole
thing? I want to make one statement, and that is Cooper Kupp was the only ex Rams player I saw in the Super Bowl. So he was washed up. He was washed up real good. But I have a question to throw back into the championship game. I think it was with the Broncos. Gene, did we talk about? Was he on our show when we was talking about that interception? When it was controversial. He wasn't with us, right? What do you think about that play? Well, it was who was helping? Who was trying to help me?
Yeah, me. You talking the one where they rolled on the ground in the defensive play?
Right.
Came up with the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's an overtime too.
You don't remember that play? Don't worry. I mean, seriously, don't worry about it. But it was a big to do because they were trying to figure out. Wait a minute, we thought that the offensive man should be awarded the ball, but he really never had in fast motion. He really never had
possession
of the ball.
Right.
You slow that Buffalo game in overtime.
Right. If you slow it down, you could almost flip a coin.
Can't slow it down, Mike. You never slow it down.
No, exactly. and so, but that's what they was doing, to show us. And I was like, I don't care about no slow motion.
Right.
Let it go like it really happened.
Right.
I mean, because if you did everything in slow motion, I mean, I could do a whole lot of cool stuff in slow motion.
You can make it stick. Catch one finger in slow motion.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. So, but I wanted to know if what you thought. But don't worry about it if you don't remember that play. I wish we were so sophisticated I could go to the play and have Tony bring it up.
Todd can't pull it up.
Yeah, Todd pull it up.
No, I can't pull it up right now. But I mean, because like I said, it was a very clean game. You know what I'm saying? It was a good game, a great defensive battle. Got to give it to Seattle. They played the game.
What you talking about? We talking about the championship game.
He switched it real quick.
I know he switched it.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get back on track.
Okay.
After we got off the rails there, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go past Big Jeff over here. He ain't catching the ball right now. He's a quarterback. But but with saying all of this, the halftime show was such a big deal, and Bad Bunny got 135 million, while Kid Rock only got 5. What do y'all think about that?
It's entertainment. And I think too many people got hung up on the politics of it and all of that, because every Super Bowl is entertainment. They dancing whatever kind of way, grabbing themselves, whatever your poison is. It's entertainment. So if it offends you, then don't watch it, is the way I view it. And I thought it was a good shout out to our diversity as a nation. Puerto Rico is a territory of these United States of America. And so there is no need to deport anyone to Puerto Rico because it's part of the United States.
Right.
But I thought it was a well done production.
Yeah, I agree.
Very great production.
Now, I tried to get y'all to understand last week. You can look at it and he told the story. Couldn't understand what he was saying.
No,
he told the story.
Pictures. Yeah, you can picture book it.
Yeah,
Charles, you did mention that
going to be the
some of the greatest directors are able to tell a story without words. And so I didn't understand a word they said. I enjoyed the whole thing because I'm big on being proud of where you come from, being proud of who you are. Here in Florida, we have a lot of the Latin community is pretty large here. So, we have a lot of, Latino people at the church that I attend, and so I always tell them, and now I do it more so just to get the reaction, but they love to hear that you want to learn how to speak the language. And I tell them that, man, I think you guys are so smart because you speak 2 languages. I only speak 1. I said, but
Mm-hmm.
I would love to learn how to speak Spanish just so I could show you the level of respect that I really have for you, you know, in communication. And so, you know, people were saying, especially in the Christian community, you know, that, you know, there was some explicit lyrics and stuff. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know no Spanish cuss words. You know, I thought the cuss word was curse word, you know, but they was saying some stuff in Spanish. I didn't catch it, man. I just, what I caught was the pride that they have in who they are. You know, all the little intricacies of their culture, you know, like the little kid sleeping on the bench or on the 2 chairs rather. And then him giving his Grammy to the little 5-year-old who was detained by ICE. Man, I thought that was super cool, man. So I enjoyed the halftime show, you know.
And they actually, that was a real marriage at the end.
Yeah, the wedding was real.
Yeah. Not to mention the marriage, man.
Well, they invited Bad Bunny to their wedding, and he did one better. He said, "Why don't you come to the Super Bowl and get married?"
That was dope.
I mean, when you think about it, I mean,
he lived up his name. He lived up to his name, Bad Bunny. And he had the president tweeting.
Bad Bunny was in big trouble.
That's what I loved about the whole thing.
Well, you know,
that he got on his nerves.
That's right.
Because he didn't want him to perform. He was saying, "Who was Bad Bunny?" I mean, who was Bad Bunny?
Right.
He know who Bad Bunny is now.
Okay.
Everybody does.
Okay. That's right. And you know what's funny is, you know, everybody's worried about Bad Bunny being at the Super Bowl, but think about this: Bad Bunny didn't book himself. Okay.
Right.
And I guarantee you, it's more white folks on that board of bringing in the entertainment for the Super Bowl than it is of us or any other ethnicity. So think about that. So it'd be something different if he bust into the Super Bowl and took over. He didn't. He was voted in, and you know that what 6 months.
Well, you know Jay-Z run that.
It's about the money.
Rock Nation. Yep.
Yeah, he picks into it, and he probably told them, "Hey, man, sing every song in Spanish. Do your thing."
So how long has Jay-Z been on board to book the Super Bowl? He hasn't been always. I'm saying so when did he take over for being the actual?
4 years ago.
About 3 to 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And guess what? If they appointed him for that, I'm sorry, Charles. If they appointed him for that, then guess what? You got to honor that. You know what I mean? I mean now if he said, "Hey man, I'm going to get one of my boys out of jail," you ain't never heard nobody sing like this before. I can see him saying, "Hold up, man, you stepping over. Wait a minute. Yeah. But I loved it. Didn't understand a single word, but music make me move. You know what I mean? You know, so most of the time I like a song when I first hear the music first, because the music make me listen to the lyrics. Then after I learned the lyrics, I'm like, okay, cool. Now you want to hear something really, really funny? I didn't know who Bad Bunny was until about 3 months ago. I asked a buddy of mine, I said, "Man, what is this big deal about this white boy Bad Bunny?" I said, "Man, I said, so what? Well, so they're mad because the white boy is named Bad Bunny?" So he was laughing. I said, "Why you laughing?" He said, "Because he's Puerto Rican." I said, ha. Now I know why they mad, and I'm glad that he's going to be in the Super Bowl doing what he's doing, because it is what it is. I mean, everybody gets a turn, man. And it's all about money.
It's about the money. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's about the money.
That's why you're mad.
That's your question, Todd. What was your initial question? Well,
it wasn't. It was a statement, because you hit the nail right on the head. It was about money. What people don't know is at the halftime there were news about this AirPods interpretation of the show. That's the reason why he did it in Spanish. It wasn't for anything else but that. So
it wasn't.
Say it again. He did what?
So what it is this. Okay, so behind the scenes in Bad Bunny's halftime show, one of the reasons why he did it in Spanish, because they were introducing these new AirPods to help interpret, so you can hear it in real time. So you put those AirPods in your ears. Guess what? You can hear what he's talking about. You interpret what he's saying.
Right.
And so that's one of the reasons why that they continued on with it, because there is some money behind it.
Yes.
So the deal was already done. So when people were trying to say it was all political and stuff like that, it really came down to money. It's what they did what Trump and this did in return was saying, "Oh, this is bad." And it's like, guys, do you understand what they were doing?
Right. So I
but
follow
the real money was
the marketing.
He opened up Latin America. We might see games in Brazil. It's already in Spain. It's already in Mexico. He's opening up Latin America. You know, for football, the NFL say we want to play in some other places.
And guess what? If sometimes if you listen on Channel 5, it's I say what? I'd be like this. Hold on.
I changed my channel.
Wait a minute, man.
I changed my channel.
So ain't nobody, you know, I ain't talking about us, but ain't nobody saying nothing about that. But that happens every Sunday, buddy. I say, hold up. I don't know what you're talking about, but I want to be able to hear what my commentators are talking about. Now, maybe I'll get some earbuds, or I had to put my phone on it. You know, because your phone will interpret it for you also. You know, will translate for you. But
he's not the biggest Spanish artist singer out here though.
No,
it's Bruno Mars, right?
No, Bruno is.
I thought it was the girl.
He got Pitbull.
Bad Bunny brought Ricky Martin on. Ricky Martin was and Lady Gaga.
Cardi B was there too.
But Bruno is just now making a comeback. I think he just did a new project this year.
Right.
He's making a comeback. So
but Bad Bunny was the most downloaded music on with Spotify for the last 3 years. So he's a global superstar. You know, like you follow the money. Like I didn't even know that fact that you just told us about, Todd, about the AirPods, because that makes total sense. We were trying to I wish I knew what they were saying, and we were trying to let the phone, translate what they were saying. We were trying all kind of stuff to understand what they were saying. But yeah, those new AirPod 3s, man, they can translate in real time. So because I saw this commercial, I don't know if it was a commercial or whatever it was. These women went to the nail salon and they was trying to. They had on the AirPods. They were trying to see if the people were talking about, them, but it didn't work for some reason. But I think somebody has to be talking directly to you.
Right.
You know, you can't listen to the background noise or the background language. It doesn't interpret that way. So.
And so one
of the things that with me and Bad Bunny not understanding what he's saying, I just was thinking, hey, there's a lot of artists, they be speaking English, and I don't know.
Okay, come on, that's real right there. Exactly. I don't know what you're saying.
I couldn't understand the white rock band when they was playing. I'm saying what they talking about.
Exactly. So that is why I'm enjoying it.
What do you think about Coco Jones? Lift Every Voice and Sing. That was phenomenal in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Some people complaining because they said that they getting, I don't think NBC actually showed her in real time, but you had to go over to the other their sister station, which is Peacock, I believe.
But they're trying to get people once again to go buy the subscription.
No, you need Easy Media. That's all you need.
Well, I mean, with Peacock, you got to pay for that. You know what I'm saying?
Did they show it? Did they show her singing?
Well, I mean,
Peacock?
I heard it. I heard it on NBC.
Not Easy. I didn't hear it on the NBC.
It wasn't on the main. It wasn't on.
I
Channel
did.
4.
That's what. I heard it on Channel 4 when I listened. That's where I listened to.
Yeah, it wasn't on the for us mainstream.
Chris, you and I must have had the generic Channel 4. That Charles had the thing. We had generic or something because I didn't hear it.
But
Channel 4.
No, it was on Easy Media Channel 4. You look on the Easy
Media
Channel 4.
It was regular channel. Mike, did you
hear? Charles, I don't know if Charles was on regular or if he was on Easy Media. So I'm just saying.
I was on Easy Media. I mean, that's the only way I can look at TV.
So we're saying,
and it was on Channel 4, NBC.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't on our Channel 4, Rosie.
No, it wasn't on y'all Channel 4.
Yeah. What was y'all looking at?
But it
on
could
Verizon
be. It could be.
I'm about
to throw y'all under the bus. Don't be mad. Y'all can have it too.
What's that?
But this
Charles gave it to y'all.
This is the craziest thing, folks.
Yeah, we had our main TV, which I don't control.
That was the problem. That's the problem.
She said, "I don't control our main TV." That is
who is your provider?
I was with the seniors, so
Verizon.
I watched it there.
Oh, okay.
You could have took your Fire Stick over there now.
I'm not doing all that.
It ain't nothing to it.
Trump,
Listen,
She
watch
took
this.
the wings over there. She's gonna take a fire stick
Watch
too.
this. Watch. You see this?
No.
That was easy, wasn't it?
I wasn't doing that.
All I had to do was just take it and just plug it into that HDMI cable. Boom. Easy.
You know how many people Trump shut down, just like y'all couldn't hear the black girl sing. That's why you need easy media. You can hear whatever you want in any country you want.
Lift every voice and sing.
The crazy thing about it, they had 135 million viewers watch Bad Bunny.
135
million. Largest audience to ever watch the halftime show.
Wow.
In their history and stuff.
Well, guess why? You know why? Because the people that couldn't understand him joined in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know his fans. His fans tipped the scale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what happened.
Absolutely. They stick together.
You know, and
Yeah.
like I said,
That's
it's
true.
very, very interesting. And like I said, Kid Rock only got 5 million. But you know,
speaking of Kid Rock,
you say only 5 million, but I take 5
million.
He only got 5 million, and that was your Detroit boy.
Viewers.
That's your Detroit. Detroit sold out for the Super Bowl.
When did Kid Rock do it? Last year?
No, he did. No, he did it at the same time.
The turning point, you say.
Turning point. Yeah, turning point.
He had on the American halftime show.
Alternative, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, oh, you got to be kidding me. Wait a minute. Have they ever done that before?
You know about that?
That's the first time.
Well, I mean, but let's remember the reason why the halftime show.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna start cussing.
No.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. You have got to be kidding me. So you telling me, because I kept saying, what they talking about, Kid? I ain't never seen no Kid Rock.
You really didn't know that.
So they had Kid Rock on an alternative halftime, like you could turn and watch that.
Right.
Still had 135 million viewers in the largest audience ever. Oh man, y'all! Thank you for telling me.
I don't even know where you could turn to watch.
I don't even care.
I think it was on YouTube and a couple
I don't even care. But that's so funny. I'm glad y'all told me that. I didn't even know that.
It's supposed to be on Twitter, but they didn't have the rights or something. They didn't do something right, so they couldn't show it on Twitter.
Wow.
So they had to show it on YouTube. It's just hilarious.
And so, like I said before, we get off here. The thing about it is that the reason why the halftime show existed was because of In Living Color.
Right.
In Living Color. Hey, you know what? Let's just do a show in the halftime, and they got a lot of viewership, and the NFL said that will never happen again. And that next year they had
not a lot, they got more, and then what they do? They came back next year with
Michael Jackson,
the King of Pop. That's right.
So I guess that was the initial alternative back then.
Right.
Absolutely.
Hey, can I share with y'all my halftime experience Super Bowl?
Yes, please do.
Absolutely.
I worked the Super Bowl when Janet Jackson and Justin, and Beyonce sang the national anthem, and Janet Jackson and Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
They did. And what was exciting about that, we got to go the day before to watch a dress rehearsal of the show. So we stand on the sideline on Saturday, watch them do a dress rehearsal of the halftime show and the national anthem. 30 yards away from them. So that was more exciting to me than the game was.
That's cool.
I bet.
So you knew you snatch your shirt off.
Did she have the malfunction at
you had
she had the malfunction on Sunday,
things, bro.
She didn't have it. She didn't have it at the rehearsal.
Rehearsed that. So Joe clean off. I'm like, wait a minute.
But guess what?
Make sure I do this malfunction right.
And look here, I was in the replay booth, so we got to watch. We had it on tape, so we watched the whole halftime. The whole half of the game.
replay. Miss Jackson, if you dance.
That is hilarious.
And that's when you have the slow motion replay.
Now that's when slow motion works.
Now
that's giving us 2 minutes. I'm telling you right now.
So that's wonderful. And thank you for sharing that story.
Yes,
I mean, that's one. And did a Super Bowl that was very memorable.
Now, can I say one thing?
Yes,
Darryl, Eugene Cunningham is married to
Sheila.
Well, I'm gonna say, but Kenny Russell's sister, Sheila
Wow.
Russell. Yeah, one of the twins, Darryl.
Okay.
Ain't that something? So he knows about our parents' store and mom and dad,
Quincy
everything.
Market.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what's cool.
So have we met in person, Eugene?
No, I've been to your dad's store. I remember talking to your dad, man, years back.
Okay. Yeah. But were you in there when we worked in there? Me and my brother.
I'm sure I was. Yeah, because now we've been married 40 years.
You must have been cool, because if I don't remember throwing you out.
No, you didn't throw me.
You was a good dude.
No, guess what? Guess what, Gene? Darryl lived on that corner house right there on First and Quincy.
Okay.
Yeah, 21st Street.
Definitely right across the street from
the school.
Yeah.
Right, the white house.
Not the white one.
No, not the white
brick
one.
with the rounded body.
Okay.
The one that Miss Gardner lived in.
Right across the street from of Russell's house.
Okay. Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like I said, and like I said, we're coming up to the minute here. But before we get there, any final thoughts about the Super Bowl before we get out there?
We talk about Coco Jones. We didn't talk about and give kudos to Walker the third.
Super Bowl MVP.
MVP.
You know what I want to say, Charles? That's a good point. Because why are he and Sam Donaldson here in Disney World when I thought that Kenneth Walker was the one to get the MVP?
Yeah. They had, they thought Sam Donaldson. They had written the story for Sam Donaldson.
Okay, I'm like, they both here, and I'm like, hold up, man, like they're a couple or something, like.
And Sam, it's funny. I think isn't that the first time they ever had a co-MVP?
It wasn't no cold.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He ain't getting nothing.
Kenny, he wasn't cold. It's first time they had a running back since it's been a while.
Right.
25 years. The dude from Denver, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think they had him because
they did.
California. He's from California. And
it ain't got nothing to do with him going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, and his father saw him for the first time play live. And he happened to win MVP.
And I didn't know he was deaf. So I guess he's like partially deaf.
Who?
Kenneth Walker.
Oh yeah,
he is.
Yeah.
He sounded like he was deaf.
Yeah, that's.
They can show him run up down that field. I'll tell you that.
Well, he probably got a hearing aid.
Yeah, and Todd, you didn't say nothing. He played at Michigan State.
Yeah. By the way, yes, Michigan State guy. But I was trying to get to the 2-minute drill here, guys, because I know we're really past our time here at this point. But Charles, who you gonna flip do you have a coin this time, sir?
I have a coin.
Okay. So
it has a head.
What is that, a dime?
And a tail. No, this is a nickel.
Oh, okay. Looks small.
Yeah.
Okay.
It did look small.
You can't flip that for smaller than a quarter, Charles.
Right.
That's from the official ref, Charles. You got to have a quarter, but that's okay. We're gonna work.
Put it through the screen. Put it through the screen. The night you're getting a nickel.
Yes.
You're getting 5 cents.
Bet your Gene got a quarter.
This is Grace.
I got
5 cents.
You got Jeff singing. All right, amen. So, all right. So you're gonna flip. So Mike, you can call heads or tails, Mike.
Heads.
Heads it is.
There you go. And I am not going to let you go first, Todd. So here we go. So I'm gonna do this 2 minutes, and I'm gonna do it fast. I enjoyed the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna time this.
Yes, indeed.
I got the time on.
Okay, all right. Did it start already? Because y'all interrupted me.
Yeah.
So
we do what you do.
That's right. There you go. Hey, there you go.
So you're reclaiming my time.
I'll accept that.
That's the whole thing about the 2 minutes.
I'll accept that.
Go ahead, Mike. Man, you got your 2 minutes. Nobody's gonna interrupt you.
Okay. So I enjoyed this Super Bowl for a lot of reasons. It's funny how people that are in charge of us or leading us in some fashions are real leaders, and they really try to bring us together as people. It's a shame that in this year that we're in right now, and I mean just in the 2000s period, that you would have people that are actually bringing people apart, and every time they get a chance, they try to do that. Because I cared less about who was our Super Bowl entertainment. I watched the game for the game. Now, years ago, the entertainment used to be just dancing girls kicking and everything and all. I mean, it was just ridiculous. But DL said something very important. He said, everybody, that's the people that are worried about who weren't in the Super Bowl entertainment, meaning white folks weren't in the entertainment, don't even worry about how many black folks aren't in the owners booths. See, that's crazy to me, because I never thought about that. Of course we know that's an issue, but I enjoyed the game. I'm glad Bad Bunny got a chance to do what he did. He represented himself, and I didn't see anything where he embarrassed himself or his people. Evidently he didn't, because they're fast on give you negative pub. And so when it came down to the MVP, I believe Walker and the kicker,
Who I said the kicker?
Say it again.
That's especially the kicker. He set the record.
Yes, indeed. That's exactly right, Tony. That's my point. And so, but Walker got him in his position to be able to kick those field goals. You know what I mean? So all in all, I had a great time. I was with some people I love, and I'm tired of people trying to, pull us apart. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to last forever. That's for sure. But right now, I think it's just so crazy, and you see how they would just wash right over, those pictures of, former First Lady and President Barack Obama's head, being monkeys on a body, which was just ridiculous. You know what I mean? So what about that? You worry about Bad Bunny being in the entertainment for the Super Bowl, but look at this nonsense. So with that being said, man, I enjoyed the Super Bowl, and I hope the people that was there, enjoyed what they saw, because that was a lot of work that they put into that. And I guess that's my 2 minutes, man.
Well, my 2 minutes, everybody was trying to push for it. They're trying to rush it. I was like, yes, there are 12 players with Michigan ties to make Super Bowl 60. Wow. Shout out to the great state of Michigan there. Kenneth Walker happened to be the MVP, went to Michigan State. You got the other guys who played on defense for, 12 players, folks. So I want to give a shout out to those guys over there like that, representing our state very well for the Super Bowl and stuff. And, with that in mind, folks, we got so much stuff to where, and the unfortunately, the low light is the fact that, we try to be divisive from another guy from Michigan, Kid Rock, turning point. We're all Americans, folk, and it's a great thing that we say we got to stay American. Let's be American. Let's be about each other and look out for each other, folk, instead of this divisiveness that we're trying to do to each other. At the end of the day, we're all Americans. Let's just hope we stay American, okay? So with that, those are my 2 minutes, and then we'll get to what everybody's doing this weekend. So we're gonna start off with.
Yeah, you can't be mad at Kid Rock for $5 million.
No, 5 million views.
He only got 5 million.
You only got 5 million views, not $5 million.
Not dollars.
Yeah. He ain't worth $5, but
so with that
what we
in
doing
mind,
this weekend?
What are you doing this weekend? So we're gonna start with Mike. We're gonna start with you. What are you doing this weekend, Mike?
Me, Mike?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh,
you're the only Mike on here, man. Unless Tony changed his name.
I didn't know if you was reading something and didn't know what you was talking about. So what I'm doing this weekend, that's very Sunday. I might be with Tony Woods and friends. So that'll be my first time on stage in months. But anyway, they're going to be at the Improv on Sunday night. So I might be down there showing off. He has a pretty good lineup. I think if I remember correctly, of course it'll be Tony Woods. I think Laughing Lenny is part of that lineup. Chris Thomas,
Lion Lenny, okay.
Okay, is this gonna be in DC, Mike?
This is going to be at the DC. That's where the DC Improv is in Washington, DC.
And what? The one you went to, Todd.
Okay, Mike. Go ahead, Mike. Yeah, we gotta support you, man. All right, with that in mind, Chris Jackson, Big Jeff, what you doing this weekend? Let's get the brothers first.
I'm going to get my nails done on Friday. And Saturday, me and my wife, we going out in Baltimore. We going to see New Edition, Boys and Men, and Tony Braxton.
That's going to be a good one.
I thought you were supposed to be reminding me about so I could get some tickets.
Any heartbreak, man. That's what's gonna happen.
He just reminded you.
Exactly.
And it's on tape.
Yeah,
exactly.
Gonna be on tape. Darryl, what you doing this weekend, man?
Man, I don't have any plans for this weekend, so I'm doing nothing. And that's my favorite thing to do. On weekends.
Absolutely nothing. Tony, what you doing this weekend?
Only thing I was thinking about is that we're going to do like a memorial for my nephew. His birthday is February the 15th, and Sunday we probably just go to do something together in memory of him passing this past last. But he passed in October of this year, so we're gonna do something for him.
That's nice. That's nice. The referee Cunningham, who actually repped in the Super Bowl at one of the most famous ones, Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake. But what you doing this weekend, sir?
You know what? I'm headed down south tomorrow morning, down to Myrtle Beach. So I'll probably just get in my house because I haven't been there in 6 weeks. So I'm just probably working around the house. Just trying to get it back in shape.
Keep it in shape there.
Okay.
And then
so you got a beach house. That's what you're saying? You got a beach house?
You rent it out?
No, I can't rent it.
But you have a beach house, though.
They won't allow me to rent it. Where?
Oh, yeah.
How close to the beach are you?
What's that?
How close to the beach are you?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Is that near you, Todd? Are you near?
No. He's in South Carolina. He's going to South Carolina. I'm near Virginia Beach.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So with that in mind, we're gonna get the roses here. So we're gonna bring Chris. What you doing this weekend?
Well, trying to learn my lines for this production that Rosie is directing. And also, I'm trying to be diligent in producing a Black History moment every day on social media in honor of Black History Month, which is challenging for us. Yes. So, yeah, because it's a short month, but it's a whole lot to talk about that folks don't even think about half time.
Yeah, and she has a great thing when she talks about her father, folks. You need to see that one on there. With that in mind, Dr. Rogers, the winner of everything. That's why we brought the best for last there. So, Dr. Rogers, what you doing this weekend? I think she kind of stole your thunder, but tell us.
Praying for a Valentine. No, I ain't gonna be doing that.
Don't let Todd sing.
Valentine. I know that.
I may see Eugene down in the. Did you say Myrtle Beach? Where you going?
Yeah, Myrtle.
Yeah, my 12-year-old granddaughter, who is a superstar softball player, has softball tournaments down in Myrtle Beach this weekend.
So, is that right? Well, that's
what's the temperature in Myrtle Beach?
That out. Where is it? What stadium?
Let me find out, and I'll get that to Charles so he can let you know.
Okay, great. Something to do. Yeah.
She's a superstar, I must say.
High school?
No, 12-year-old.
Oh, wow.
12 years old. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
Asked to play up on 14-year-old and 15-year-old teams.
That's how you do it.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
That's all right.
But
yeah.
They're saying the weather in Myrtle Beach is starting out at 55, 63 to get warmer.
Oh, that's a heat wave.
Okay.
Nowadays,
yeah, but it's going to get better by the week. Thursday should get up to 65. It doesn't give me the Saturday weather, what's going to be.
Wow.
Well, I guess what? Saturday anyway. So, with that in mind there, forget all of that stuff.
Chris, you're right down the street from me. What is are you on the sun side or the shade side? Oh, okay.
My house The back of my
She
house
on the
faces.
snack side.
Yes.
On the snack side. That's
7-Eleven side.
Nah, because I just want to know if your snow is melting. My snow ain't melting.
Oh no, right. Yeah. The front is really not going anywhere. No.
Yeah. If I couldn't have got out in the shop, how the streets in DC, real quick, Gene? Can you park like if you come down Quincy Place right now? Can you park?
I haven't been over that way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You want to make sure that everybody can get there to the place so they can see him at the Improv there.
Yeah, because I'm probably gonna take a lift down that joint. I usually drive.
Yeah, you know downtown is clean.
Yeah, but you gotta climb over to
downtown
the sidewalk.
Streets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about,
the sidewalk.
What about the parking spaces?
They terrible. I was down there yesterday. Pennsylvania Avenue. It was awful.
Crazy.
Okay.
You might have to park in the garage, man.
Yeah. Avoid the streets.
Then I get the door ding. See, you lease your car. You don't care.
With that in mind, everybody. Hope you all see us on this weekend there. Love you all. Till next time we see you on Give Us 2 Minutes. We've done podcast and we out. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you guys. Thanks for the invite.
Thank everybody.
All right.
I'll talk to Charles, but get with some of you guys.
Okay,
all right.
Take care now.
Thanks, Tony.